Hello everyone, my name is Bino. In this video, we are going to solve for x using laws of logarithms. The first law that we are going to use states that if we have the ln of a multiplied by b, then this will be equals to the ln of a plus ln b, and the corollary is true if we have the ln of a plus the ln of b, then this will be equals to the ln of a multiplied by b. So in our question, we are going to use that logarithmic law to express the ln of the square root of x minus 1 plus the ln of the square root of x plus 1 as the ln of the square root of x minus 1 multiplied by the square root of x plus 1, and this will be equals to half multiplied by ln 3. And for the half multiplied by ln 3, we use the logarithmic law that states that if we have a multiplied by the ln of b, this will be equals to the ln of b raised to the power a. So the a, which was multiplying with the ln, will be the exponent of what's inside the ln. So the half will move from multiplying with the ln to being the exponent of the 3, which is inside the ln. And we know that the square root of a multiplied by the square root of b is equals to the square root of a multiplied by b. So we have the ln of the square root of x minus 1 multiplied by the square root of x plus 1, which we can express as the square root of x minus 1 multiplied by x plus 1. This will be equals to the ln of 3 raised to the power half, and the 3 raised to the power half can be expressed as the square root of 3, and we know that e raised to the power ln of a is equals to a, or e raised to the power the ln of b is equals to b. We introduce the e both sides of the equation. We have e raised to the power the ln of the square root of x minus 1 multiplied by x plus 1, and what we do on the left we also do on the right. So we have e raised to the power the ln of the square root of 3, and by virtue of that law, this will be equals to the square root of x minus 1 multiplied by x plus 1, which will be equals to the square root of 3. We have to get rid of the square root, so we introduce the square both sides of the equation, and the square root of x minus 1 multiplied by x plus 1 raised to the power 2 will be equals to x minus 1 multiplied by x plus 1, and this will be equals to the square root of 3 raised to the power 2, which is equals to 3. And we can notice that we have a result of the difference of two squares. But if you didn't notice, we distribute the x first inside the other parenthesis, and the x multiplied by the x will be equals to x squared. X multiplied by 1 will be equals to positive x. We distribute the negative 1 inside the other parenthesis. Negative 1 multiplied by x will be equals to negative x. Negative 1 multiplied by 1 will be equals to negative 1. And this will be equals to 3. We have x squared plus x minus x. X minus x will be equals to 0. So we'll be left with the negative 1. And we take the 3 from the right to the left, and it will change sign from positive 3 to negative 3. So our x squared, negative 1 minus 3 will be equals to negative 4. And this will be equals to 0. So we have x squared minus 4. The 4 we express it as 2 squared. And this will be equals to 0. We have a difference of 2 squares, so this will factorize to x minus 2 multiplied by x plus 2, and this will be equals to 0. So x minus 2 will be equals to 0, or x plus 2 will be equals to 0. We take the negative 2 from the left to the right, and it will change sign to positive 2, or x plus 2 is equals to 0. We take the 2 from the left to the right, and x will be equals to negative 2. So we are saying that x is equals to 2, or x is equals to negative 2. So we are saying that x is equals to 2, or x is equals to negative 2. So if we were to substitute this negative 2 where there is x, negative 2 minus 1 will be equals to negative 3, and the square root of negative 3 does not exist. So in the same case here, negative 2 plus 1 will be equals to negative 1, and the square root of negative 1 does not exist. So our x cannot be equals to negative 2. Instead, our x will be equals to 2. The x is equals to negative 2 will be inadmissible. So our x will be equals to 2. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the comment section below. Remember to subscribe, like, and share this channel with your fellow mates.